2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the TGC Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Welcome back to PGA Tour 2K20. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Aldi. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I know this player certainly has been, Rich, because they've built this wonderful lead. Are you expecting them just to take the bit between the teeth and keep running with it?
Well, you always have to love somebody who's got a big fat lead in their chances. But listen, there's only one way to go, and that's straight down. So let's hope that Johnny Miller doesn't pop up out of nowhere and start yelling "joke" at him, because that would be disastrous.
Today's promising to be an exciting one. So let's get straight into the action. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Playing from around 240 yards. Getting ready to play their third. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Nicely holed, and for par. Teeing off here at the fourth.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 9 feet to the cup. It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. Oh, just missed. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This should play. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
That's an awful error. Attaboy, good shot. And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That's inside the range. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out. This one is all over it.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. 16 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here. This really looks good.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Currently in first position. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
An opportunity to make a par here. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Yeah, that one will play. Wonderfully played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
A par putt awaits. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. This one's looking good. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. He's currently sitting in first place. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
"11 feet to the cup."
Trying to save par here.
This one's looking good.
And just a simple tap in left for bogey. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Just didn't drop. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that will do it for this player today. Well, would you have a look at that? Through 54 holes, they're putting on an absolute